So Ravens flock. June 1st, post June 1st cuts are underway around the NFL. It's officially the end of the league year, and we're going to be entering a new league year. And we already knew who the Ravens were going to cut, but now it is official. Marcus Williams has been cut, as well as Justin Tucker. Now, we all know Justin Tucker's situation is very tricky, and most of us really don't dive too deep into it because on top of it being tricky, it's not related to football itself. But from a football standpoint, obviously, he was past his prime and was costing us several games. There was at least 2 to 3 games that we ended up losing due to missed Tucker field goals. Marcus Williams' situation is very interesting because prior to him coming to the Ravens, I wasn't very familiar with him outside of that Minneapolis miracle with Stephon Diggs, where he gave up that touchdown to Diggs or whatever. But when he came to the team initially, he got off to a very solid start, especially in that Miami Dolphins game. But Marcus got hurt, obviously. We all know what happened. He got hurt, he kept getting hurt. And when he did play prior to this past season, he did still look like a solid contributor. But he kept getting hurt, and then this year, I don't know if it's just him falling off of a cliff as far as his talent and him just getting older, or if it's a matter of him not clicking well with Zach Orr and not liking the scheme that they're trying to run or the ways they're trying to use them. I don't know, whatever it is. Either way, it's a scenario where Marcus also seemed like a guy who it was obvious that we were going to have to move on from at the end of the season. We moved on from both of them. So from there, that freed up $6.3 million in cap space. I think in total right now, we have about more or less $20 million in free cap space. There's still technically things we could do right now. We could just do nothing at all and not even think about spending that money and just saving it for if we need to use it in the later on in the summer in case of an unexpected catastrophic injury. But on the flip side, we could also make a move for somebody via trade or just signing a free agent that we can fit within our team's cap space. But the other scenario we could do is not sign anybody, not trade for anybody, but simply just put all our focus the rest of this offseason into trying to get at least one of the guys up for contract secured under a new contract extension. I gotta do a video soon about the 2022 Ravens draft class. That's most likely gonna be Eric DeCosta's best draft class. There were several solid players from that draft who are now up for contract. Guys like Kyle Hamilton and Isaiah Likely and Tyler Linderbaum. Now, out of those 3 guys, I think the person who is most realistic for us to get under contract quickly is Tyler Linderbaum. He's in now. They already didn't pick up Tyler's 5th-year option, and it makes sense why they didn't, of course, because even though he's a center and centers don't make that much money, when it comes to the 5th-year option for offensive linemen, they lump them all into one group. So he was going to have a very high price tag at that 5th-year option just because even though centers don't make a lot, left tackles make a whole lot, and that naturally raises everybody's average. But I do think Tyler will be the one to get the deal done with the quickest. I think right now the highest paid center is making somewhere around 18 to 19 million. So I do believe they'll be able to get Tyler under contract for somewhere in the ballpark of maybe 16 to 19.5 million, maybe as high as 20 million. I don't know if they're going to reset the market at the center position for Tyler. They might. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it because he is a really good center. But at the same time, there is always a chance that they could try to hurry up and get Likely under contract. But I don't think Likely is going to be in a rush to do that this season. Right now, all 3 of our tight ends are going to be entering their last season. I think Likely is probably going to be more focused on trying to show that he can be that number 1 tight end, even if he doesn't get as much opportunities as he would like this season. If he continues to flash the way he's been flashing the first 3 to 4 seasons of his career, he's absolutely gonna be looking for a contract extension next summer. I believe the Ravens are going to give it to him. Kyle Hamilton, I don't think the Ravens are in a rush to pay him, not because they don't like him. They do like him, obviously, but because he's probably going to cost the most money. Like right now, he's being projected for having they're projecting that his contract will be worth somewhere around 23 to 25 million. And the Ravens already picked up his 5th-year option. So it's clear that they want to try to push that can down the road at least one more year before they give him the actual bag that he deserves, because he is a solid safety. But from there, 20 million isn't that much in cap space at this point, because so many premier players, they're going to ask for more than that. But again, I don't think the Ravens are really pressed to make any major moves right now. Like I said, I think they are more focused on trying to get these 3 guys under contract as soon as possible. But let me know, is there anybody that you think the Ravens would consider signing or trading for with this freed up cap space that we've opened up after cutting Marcus Williams and Justin Tucker? I know a lot of people are still thinking about rumors of Jair Alexander and Jalen Ramsey and stuff like that. I don't think that's super realistic. However, anything is possible. So let me know if you think there is still a chance that could happen.